Sensitive at all.
What I'm saying, but it's just
sensitivity sold separately.
It was just it's not here. We're not selling that shit. You got to buy that shit somewhere else.
I was gonna say we're not gonna sell it to you.
We're not selling it here. You got to go buy that shit somewhere else. It's not sold here.
I'll pick the candle of selling this.
Yeah, that's what we got. I mean, we selling paintings. We selling paintings. We got that, but the sensitivity, you got to buy that shit at another store. You getting unfiltered content
I like both,
here.
So whatever you.
I got to learn how to introduce the podcast though. So.
I'm a squirrely word, my boy.
I don't know how to introduce the. I don't got my laptop. I broke my laptop 2 days ago.
This is just giving.
And I had the soundboard. I had the soundboard ready, gunshots, music lined up. I had everything set, and that shit just wilding. Wow.
He was
broke it on the oldie though.
OF.
You recording?
Recording? All right. Well, welcome to the Sensitivity Sold Separately podcast. This will be we practice pod 1, episode 1. I'm the host, Wale, Top Chef. I got my co-host here. You want to introduce yourself?
Natalie.
Oh, that was dry as shit.
Dry as hell.
Man, that should be closer to the mic. Get closer to the mic. I gotta hear you.
My name's gonna be Steph for the podcast.
Oh,
We'll just go like this.
You sound perfect.
It's gonna be. You can hear him.
Absolutely.
Can you hear me good?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
You go get closer. Move this shit out the way. Get closer. Man, he got shoulders, but he ain't that big, man. He ain't that big.
Shoulders
Today was the shoulders day.
Today's shoulders day.
Just don't put her in a small child. You know what I mean?
I'm not. What am I?
It's a joke.
For me, it is. But
yeah, this nigga's 6'3". Look, yeah, go ahead. Introduce yourself again. We can fucked up the whole introduction.
It's gonna be Steph for the podcast because I'm incognito. Okay.
That's your code name.
No, that's my.
Oh.
That's my alter ego.
She gotta know what I'm gonna call her, so I don't even give a fuck.
What? You not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can't.
It's Jalaun, aka Truth Man. Here representing.
Cool. Where are we starting? How was your weekend? What y'all got planned for the weekend? How was your week? Let's start with there. It's Saturday. How was your
work? We 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
You ain't the only one with a 9 to 5 here. See how she started to shoot? She tried to shoot at me, saying 9 to 5, like I don't got a job.
He got 6 jobs.
Yo, African.
We're not even gonna do that.
He definitely got
not Jamaican on me.
Yeah, I just did my schedule the other day.
That nigga resume is crazy.
I don't know how to do it. I swear to God.
Nigga came to my job with a resume. This thing.
Like man, you know what? And I'm mad too because I was trying to. My resume looked like that because I was trying to get the that Business Insider 40 under 40 list, but I wanted to do it before I turned 30. And I'll be 30 next year, and they put the list out for this year, and I ain't making. I was tight.
I was about to say, how's that working out? It's not.
I was tight. I mean, I wasn't mad because Craig is on there, Brantasia's on there, and someone else is on there. So that's cool.
All of them.
I mean, they made it. That works. So
right
I mean,
now, for sure.
Yeah. I just don't know nobody that was under 30 that made the under 40 list. So I'm trying to be the first.
I'm trying to do that then.
It's all good, bro. You got time.
Oh, I got 11 years. Them niggas.
You got mad time.
You got mad time.
Niggas in trouble.
You niggas in trouble.
I told you 2 weeks out the year I'm gonna talk shit. So we're gonna pick them. This might be the one.
Fuck it.
But
just watch it because when you hit that, you can hear it on the mic.
9 to 5 work. How's that going?
Honestly, I'm in a stage in my life right now where I'm over it. I'm ready to venture out. I'm ready to figure out what else there is out there for me to be my own boss because
we had this conversation a couple times.
Yes, we have. Don't get me wrong. I love my career path right now. I have been super successful in it, but the politics.
What they did?
It's everywhere. It is, but these politics are completely. You know how I don't even have to really say too much.
I mean, the people don't know what you do. Mm-hmm. The people don't know what you do. I do.
Oh, well, yeah. So military shit, you know how it go. Black people in the military, it gets rough, and I'm being real right now.
I was watching
sensitivity not included.
Yeah, I mean, your recruiter not listening.
Called The Night Agent, and the black mother,
her
daughter's in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "I don't understand how you work for a place or a country that don't protect you. How do you protect the country that don't protect you?"
And I think that for the past 6 years, I've been so into the whole I'm doing this for myself and my family that I don't look at nothing else.
Right.
Nothing else. But now,
100%.
So, but now it's starting to hit me like, oh, nah.
Yeah, shit different.
I was about to say, ain't you at that point too? Like, didn't you just?
I mean, yeah.
You've been posting, but that's why
I just stepped down. But it's like, at the same time, it was never about cash for me. It was more so like my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No job, bro. Like, it don't matter where you work, how much time, effort you put in. They gonna replace you. You're irreplaceable as far as an individual or personality, but you're gonna be replaced anyway. It don't matter
at any point in time.
You know what I'm saying? And then like they calling me every day. Yo, you sure you want to stay? You want? I'm like, dog, I don't have to be here.
Nope.
I was there yesterday, and I'm like. I was expecting to see.
Bro, hey, people hit my phone crazy. Yo, bro, you gotta come
yesterday.
back. We just need that energy. And I'm like, nah, I can't give my energy to misery, love, company.
Yeah, after a while, it becomes
misery,
draining.
love, company.
And it's so crazy because when you're that type of person, you're just like, I want to be the change. Yeah. And that's what I've been. This is what my vision has been the whole time. I want to be the change for black women in the military.
Mm-hmm. Change gotta be for you though.
That's it. Yeah. And I know what that change is about to be. Yeah. So
you gotta take leaps though. Shit, or get 8 jobs like Wale.
Yo,
I think the leaps sound better.
But he wake up, put on a different backpack. Like, you know what's chef today? I'm making candles tomorrow.
You know what's crazy? Because all of this shit that I do, it's not a job. I don't get, I legit don't get paid for half of this shit. And that I should get paid.
But you're also.
I don't get paid for half of the shit I do. So when I do financial literacy with the kids on Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's through the school. I don't get paid for that. The financial literacy on the Wednesdays that I do with the high schoolers, that shit was 10 hours a week, and I've been stopped charging for that. I charge like the first 2 weeks for that. So I know, so I'm saying, so that's not, I got a lot of jobs, but that should be a bunch of, but that's also, when I applied, they was like, you got to work with kids, but none of it's official. It's all shit that you've created. And I'm like, well, because I've never worked with it. That's exactly what they told me. They like, well, we can't really call no one to reference any of your work with kids because all your work with kids is just programs you've created and who's the reference.
But the dope thing about where you at now, being there, you could write a proposal.
Yeah.
And then get that back.
Right through there.
Because that's what I did low key. Like I stepped down and I created an art program. So I'll be there 12 hours a week making the same that I did working 40 plus.
And that's what
12 hours a week.
The conversation I'm having with them now. I was telling them, I spent $35,000 a month on food.
Bruh.
$35,000
a month.
And that shit is terrible food. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, I don't even know if we can say it.
I want to say it.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can say it. But that food is terrible.
I know.
And they paying $35,000 for that.
That's crazy.
So you could give me half of that. Half. And I can feed the whole staff, everybody eat. I can feed the whole facility.
All day.
And still make money?
Yeah, because they wouldn't have to pay me that much. They wouldn't even have to pay me. If they had a budget of $15,000, they could give me $1,500 a week. And they would still have money left over to feed
to put into any stuff. Yeah. Put into other stuff.
That's all it would take. It don't take much, but they have a system.
But they don't, and you know, I hate to play the black card so much, but it'd be facts, right? But they don't like taking shit like this from.
I think it's more like
it's politics.
It's who represented how you put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Because they'll bite depending on who it is. Like they say, he's doing it because they trust him.
Yeah, I've been there like a year and a half. Like I ain't been there that long, but it's just like. You build that relationship, you build that rapport. Then you sit down and bring them to them a certain way.
Well, yeah, of course.
And then hit them with a proposal. They probably looking at you. They don't even know how to write a proposal. Like, watch this.
Exactly.
Watch this.
You know what I'm saying?
And then from there, you in the door. That's why I mentioned it once, and then I haven't mentioned it again because I'm just getting there. Yeah. But after I'm there for a while, I can bring it up again.
So I could even go in there and bring it up.
Yeah,
when
then
I
it's
go in next week, I could sit down like, listen, this could save y'all this number. Every year, y'all can invest this somewhere else, other programs, because you could go.
They need it.
You could do that, and then hit them with a culinary program, and then back it.
That's the second part. That's literally the second part of it.
So that's the goals. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta continuously.
It's the water. No, you good. Because again, that's what we chop all that out. Any part where we mess up or make a mistake, should just edit right out. Never happened. You brought up. The movie, what was it? Night Agent?
Yeah, I started watching that last night. So my thing when I paint, I put on like background noise.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
To focus.
So But like sometimes the show be so fire, I sit there for like a whole episode and I ain't even touch the canvas. Like that was the same thing with like Sons of Anarchy and shit. But that night agent shit kind of tough.
What platform is it on?
Netflix. And I don't even watch Netflix. I just happened to click Netflix last night and it was on, or it was there, so I watched it. First of all, I'm not gonna. It is good. The storyline is good. The show is good. I'm not gonna shit on that.
Right.
But the actors, they're all carbon. They're like Save-A-Lot versions of real actors.
Right. They got the great value.
Like Tubi.
Yeah, they're like
for real.
Matt Damon. Yo, whoever the lead character is, they want him to be Matt Damon. I think I'm on like episode 4. They just introduced a black nigga and they want him to be Morris Chestnut. They got the
dead ass though.
Yo, they want him to be Morris
Chestnut. Thinking about it, like dead ass.
The white kid he's like a great value Matt Damon. The black girl, she's like I ain't telling that. The white girl is like a fake Angelina Jolie. Like it's just all carbon copies of real. Because as I'm watching, I'm like, wait, is that? I had to Google it. I'm like, I don't know none of these niggas. No. Like all 14 acts, I don't know none of them niggas. Whoever but that shit is fire. Like it is. I
went from Shooter. I watched Shooter before that.
That shit is hard.
Shooter
that shit is hard.
Shooter is hard.
Nah, the movie or the show? Yeah, I would say there's a show.
Watch the show? 3 seasons. You never gonna leave the house. Yeah.
Shit hard.
I just be letting shit rock, but I'm like, this shit fire.
Y'all watch Your Honor?
Nah, I heard that's crazy though.
I'm
gonna give y'all 2 weeks. It's only 2 episodes. I mean, 2 seasons, 10 episosodes.
I'm gonna tap in tonight.
That's the best show on TV.
Because that's what I do now.
All right, so
I heard about that too.
So y'all watch Snowfall?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So what about the last episode?
I didn't
see the last episode.
I didn't watch it yet.
That shit came out on a Wednesday. Yeah, we have this. Because
I've been having to catch up with BMF.
Yo, your job now is to watch stuff. You got 2 jobs: is to watch stuff and to listen to music.
Like I wasn't even like big on TV. Like I don't even got cable. You don't need cable. Yeah. I just got the unlock Fire Stick.
All you need is Wi-Fi.
Unlock Fire Stick is the wave, boy.
I still haven't.
My man's like, yo, pay me $200 for the year. $200 for the year.
That's
Spectrum is $140
a month. Exactly.
That's it.
Saving coins.
That's what I'm saying.
Coins.
Like
I don't got that. I'm hating.
You got a job, bro. You got it like that.
I'm hating, nigga.
I only got 1 job. And
no, I don't have a fucking. I don't got a broken fire stick. You give me one.
It's $40 on Amazon.
Yeah.
No, a fire broken.
Nah, you just break it.
You can jailbreak it. My man's a face.
I've never been to break it.
Yo, this is mad illegal.
I've never been to jail.
I'm just kidding.
Niggas do way worse for less.
Yeah, I have to.
Way less.
It's a term, not an actual.
Well, ask Omni and the Hellcat about that. That nigga, he do what, 5 years or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Nah, he different though. This shit's like millions of dollars worth. Like,
he was thinking he made a
whole
cable.
$30 a month. We ain't say no names.
He made a whole 30 million. He made
no names, man.
He ran it up. But dang, I didn't watch fucking Snowfall. All right, so I watched BMF. Tell me I seen that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Takes. Where's it going next season?
I think next season is going to be the season where they finally get all their shit in order, and now the plot just thickens. That's what I think next season is going to be.
That's
like this, where they're going to show how they partied it up in every club and how they bought out this and bought out that.
I think that's season 4. Season 3 about to be hell for Meech. So? It's about to be hell for Meech.
Yeah, they on Meech ass.
I feel like it took a while for them.
But it's about to turn into the Atlanta turn up.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Atlanta, but he ain't gonna have the bag yet. Nah, he don't get the bag until season 4. Because season 3,
who was the one? What's her name again? That was acting in that
Lala?
shit. Nah,
Monique?
not Lala.
Oh, Carisha?
Yeah, she's.
I'm
thinking like for the show to be so good, man. How many times they do that take?
It was her first time acting, which is understandable. Nah, she's not animated at all. Like she's not animated.
So spin the bin. I got 100 people in my head right now who could have did that shit. Megan Good ain't do nothing in a while.
What?
Nah.
She bad. She ready to go. What? So I'm just saying.
Nah.
What?
Regular though, like
I love you.
That was bad.
And I know you are all for woman empowerment, but we not gonna lie.
Me too. But that's crazy.
We're not gonna lie.
She did awful.
No, we're not gonna lie, and we also not going to sugarcoat it. You was like, oh, but it's for her first acting.
No, but I'm saying No, I said even for her first time acting, it was terrible. Like she should have put
I didn't.
more,
I didn't hear that it was terrible part. I just heard that it was her first time acting. I'm like, as a woman, we not doing that.
That shit look like a no limit movie on BET Uncut back in the day.
It was bad.
Remember them BET Uncut?
Yeah,
I like one of them shit.
I want you to get whoever did it.
I was like, Carisha, please, for real.
You know why? You know why I feel like they shouldn't use her for that? Because that happened to her in real life. Her baby father got killed.
Her son's father.
Her son's father got killed in real life. He got shot in real life. I do not think they should have used her for that scene at all.
Guys, can I, since we're talking about TV shows here, can I please bring up a TV show?
It better not be trash. I mean, if it's trash, I'm going to kill it.
It's like reality TV.
I'm so invested. It's not even.
Oh, Baddies?
No.
Oh.
No.
It was lit.
That shit is.
I never watched it.
I watched
I watched one episode and I posted on Facebook like I watched the whole season, and that was the one that went viral. Everybody was going crazy.
Listen,
I didn't know nothing.
Baddies is, I can't. It makes me anxious because if I was on the show, I'd be like, I would never let that happen. I would never do this. I would never do it. So it just gives me anxiety. But anyway, no, it's not reality TV. Well,
what is it?
It's more so like a docu.
I'm all in the docs. I'm all in the docs.
It's Love After Lockup.
Oh,
come on, y'all! Come on!
I ain't gonna lie. The only time I seen that was in the job, bro. Like I never watched it until then.
Love, yes.
If I see that light skinned nigga and that fat girl one more time on my timeline,
yo,
I don't even know who they are.
A homie at the restaurant ordered everything,
and he said, "Baby, you got that?"
Yeah, he said.
Oh, they doing that?
Oh, you know what's crazy though?
Send her number.
Seafood spot went crazy.
Send her number.
Big lobsters.
That shit was $550.
She paid?
Yeah. But you know what's crazy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said fat girl. I'm sorry.
No, he came home with $10,000 though. Out of jail, fresh out of jail, $10,000 he came home with.
Yeah, but
what you mean, babe? Are you gonna pay that whole
time out?
But that's not the only couple. There's mad different couples.
I get it. Those are the only ones I seen because that nigga.
That shit on at work.
It's the only one I seen.
It's a good show.
I seen that nigga laying in bed and she was talking to him, and that nigga was talking about going out or some shit. Wait, she said something, and that nigga just got up and walked off. It was like I like that nigga.
She said yeah.
She was like, yeah, go. He's like, oh, I'm out.
What's the light skinned chick with the dark skin skinny nigga?
That's what I was talking about. Chris and
Oh, that might be who I see.
They from Jersey.
That might be who I see.
And he was in the halfway house. He gave her the bag, and she went and did stupid shit with it.
He gave her the bag when he was in jail. He got a settlement because the corrections officer beat him up. Got a settlement, sent money to his mom's, sent money to her.
She fucked that bag up.
She blew the whole bag. He didn't come home to no new clothes, no new sneakers.
She said, I got my asshole bleached.
No, she said she got her coochie tightened. I said, well, what was you doing for you to have to get your coochie? I've had enough of this.
Hold on.
I swear to God, she went and got her coochie tightened the day before he came home. Why? What was you doing?
That's not.
But she said she had something to tell him. I never get that far though.
She had a case pending. She had a case pending, and she.
Your face is like mine.
You gotta watch it. You gotta tune in.
I've never seen it.
Yo, but this
is no longer on the show.
Yo,
I was at work watching it.
Love After Lockup.
Yo, but
Snowfall.
Snowfall for Your Honor.
Snowfall.
Your Honor is
Your Honor. I
a must.
Yo,
Your Honor's on Showtime.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not gonna skip past this though.
What?
Because you said Baddies is too much, but we gonna watch Love After Lockup.
Not the child.
I'm just saying, where do we draw the line?
I love Baddies.
Where do we draw the line on Ratchet? Because that's crazy.
I don't think Baddies is Ratchet. I do think I love the different perspectives of the different individuals on Baddies. Like they come all from different.
I only saw one episode, and then the shit. I saw Natalie and then knocked Tommy out. Bob Ties. Tommy took, and I had Tommy too.
I swear to God, that had.
And I said, "Yo, hell no." She was high.
Or that.
She was looking like Lamar and she was looking like Lamar and BMF.
She always high though.
She was looking like Lamar. No, but I remember I tweeted I would take me, her, and somebody else versus the world because I thought she could fight. Now I gotta delete that tweet because I wouldn't take that bitch nowhere with me. So
a lot of people think they can fight.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah, but now that I go back and look at all her fights, it was just her running up on niggas and they ain't see her coming. Cause like she never really boxed the niggas. She got that. She boxed with Natalie Nunn and got her ass washed.
Natalie Nunn got.
And it's crazy because Natalie can't
fight.
She can't even fight.
She
has no hands at all.
She could have been born with no arms. Same fighter. She has no.
That's why I don't even root for Tommy no more. I'd be like, girl, bye. She ain't got it. I thought she had it.
Nah, I like Tomboy.
Cause Love and Hip Hop, she was going crazy.
Love and Hip Hop stage though.
That's true too. But it's Baddie stage.
They still on?
I think all
Huh?
Is Love and Hip Hop still
I
on?
don't even know.
there's no
All that shit stage.
Real World
agree.
season 1 wasn't staged.
And like two.
Real
gonna say
World Fire.
season one,
They gotta bring
guys.
that back.
What happened to Real World?
They turned it into that
That's
dumbass
not
shit.
right.
Love on
Love
what's
and
that?
Hip Hop.
Love Island and shit. They got dumb shit like that. Like it ain't the same. It ain't real like
And I
that.
just
How long
keep
ago
on this
was Real
conversation.
World?
Like 90s.
98?
The 90s was lit.
Yes.
Facts.
90s was
Those
I
shit.
feel mad old.
We have Real World.
Oh,
No, we really
College
not.
Hill,
we just
College,
seasoned.
college.
College Summit.
I watch. Man, we had Next, Room Raiders. What was all of those shows on MTV where they were the date shows? Those was all better than anything out right now. Room Raiders?
Remember just MTV music videos.
Yo Mama? That was one of the
Pick up and
best.
throw that on TV and be good. And
Yeah.
run to the TV to watch a video. I don't even be watching
There's no
videos
music
no more,
videos.
bro.
I don't
That
understand
shit,
why
like,
artists invest
waste
in
money
music
in it,
videos.
right?
That shit is a
Don't
waste.
even make sense.
If you're not one of them artists, like that should be a waste.
Just go
Because
straight
most
to
people
acting,
do not watch
straight
that
to
shit.
movies.
For sure.
Most people do it. There's no BET top 10. Like
Yeah, BT is
Ass.
I don't know how you let
BT
this
is
go away.
trash
Straight
now.
Medea movies.
There's nothing on. There's
So-
no.
so who y'all
Apparently,
think
Tyler
about
Perry
it?
owned that shit.
I was
Got
about to
to.
say.
He
Apparently,
got
Tyler
to.
Perry he just bought it.
nah, it's
read it.
between him and Diddy. Between
Come
him and
together.
Diddy.
Come together. Mix it.
Partner.
Everybody
I
get
don't think so. You know why? People said that, and then I
different
said,
spectrum?
yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
For sure.
Tyler Perry, we see what he did to BET Plus. If you got BET Plus, he got 12 shows on there.
Yeah.
That people actually watch.
They are watching them, but they're all the same Tyler Perry shit. It's the same.
But everything he put out is pretty much.
It's all black trauma.
Yeah.
I can do battle by myself bullshit.
He gonna have his church on Tuesdays on that shit.
Yeah, when we know what Diddy gonna bring, Diddy's probably gonna
Bible
bring that
study?
music back.
Yeah.
Diddy's gonna bring the energy back.
Wild now gonna be on
Move there. He's gonna. Diddy already got Revolt, but Revolt is not BET.
Yeah.
Diddy, I think Diddy getting BET over Tyler Perry is way more important to the culture because Tyler Perry's gonna do that. Making no music enough to
And
focus on that
And I
part.
feel like that's what originated on.
BET is music. We don't have nowhere to go for
Culture,
music.
black
Nigga,
culture.
there's not even music on MTV.
No, not no more.
That's a fact.
If you want to hear music, you gotta go to Apple Music, Spotify.
Yes, bro.
Like you can't. There's nowhere to
Yeah, it's
like
trash.
go to find music. So
Sad.
Yeah.
because that's what I'm saying. If Tyler Perry gets it, it's just gonna be we're gonna get all of them 4-color girls and all that shit. And I
all
do
that
not want to watch this
depressing
nigga
black-
throw a baby off another
No.
balcony again.
Or have what's her name?
Taraji?
No, Macy Gray. Do the abortion with the hanger.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I don't want to see that shit again, yo.
Yeah, we not watching shit like that.
Nobody want to see no traumatizing shit like that. Like,
We already traumatized.
right, exactly.
As a culture
As
and
black
community,
people,
already
in fact.
fucked
But now you know Tyler Perry has an agenda.
Or is that what made him a billionaire?
That's what made him a billionaire.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And then
The black man
man,
is shit and the woman black woman.
I mean, all right. So then, what's the difference between Tyler Perry and Disney?
a lot.
lie, total. The
But it's,
How?
it's
Walt
coded.
Disney himself was a racist
coded.
bastard.
What's the
But
no?
going through
You
animation.
talking about the person. I'm talking about
Disney movies.
The creation.
because every cartoon in Disney is centered around a broken family. Think of one, and I'm going to tell you the broken family. The Lion King. Any one of them.
Scar, his brother.
Any one of them. They're surrounded around broken family. Finding Nemo to fucking Pocahontas. Pocahontas. Nigga, mother wasn't never there.
Never. He never had a mom.
Finding Nemo never even had a mother.
Yeah, Dory.
That nigga never had a mom,
Yo,
and she had bad memory.
And
She had bad memory. That was one of our
So she didn't do
grandmothers.
him no good.
No, that was our grandmother. How you know how we always go live with our grandmother? That's the broken. Yeah, that's you know how black people used to go live with their grand. Dory had memory loss. That was his grandmother.
People don't even be look. People don't
It was
even
his
be
grandmother
looking
on his
at
mom's
shit
side.
like that.
There's one.
Everyone is broken family. Pocahontas was a bunch of racism. Tarzan, I think it was by himself, and he lived with apes.
He lived with apes.
Snow White. That's
I never seen it, but she probably a
never
broken
seen
family.
Seven
You don't want to go down the list of shits I never seen.
What about the Little Mermaid? She didn't have a mom.
She never had a mom, and Ursula was the op. It's all
Ursula was for a fact
Yeah.
an op.
opportunist.
She was an op. Said what he said.
It's mad words for op. It's mad words for op.
All options opportunities.
Still a op. Yeah. So what's the difference between Tyler Perry and Disney then? Okay, and then I had
It's
a
just
conversation.
animated. That's
a
it.
deep conversation.
It's cartoon.
Think about that next time. That's real shit, though.
What's the difference? Every Disney movie is surrounded around a broken family the same way.
I think one has to have a...
Black Panther. Black Panther's a ripoff from Lion King. It's the same movie.
Black Panther used to be a comic book, though.
But the movie is Lion King. Think about before you say
Who's Nala's pops?
She,
they didn't have to go into that much detail.
Damn.
They didn't have to
This nigga fucked me up.
he just fucked my head
Fuck me
with that
up.
whole shit.
Who's Nala's pops?
She ain't have one.
Yo, they seen that. I see that shit off. I said, "Oh, bug." They Google. I said, "Oh shit." They kept it in the family.
Yo, all the way in the
My boy
family.
scratching his head over there. He got a hat on, scratching his head.
Nigga, that was crazy.
No, who Nala's pops? I was over here letting y'all rock, but I'm over here thinking deeper.
They do, but also think about Black Panther and the Lion King. It's the same movie. Again,
Different script, though, because they could have went a different way with Black Panther.
they could have, but they didn't. They started. He was the king. I mean, he fought. T'Challa was the man. So was Simba, right? Then he got killed or banished off. They was gone for mad long.
Like, how you just die like that?
Scar?
Yeah.
No, because Scar had a different agenda. Killmonger had a let's get these motherfuckers, and Scar was just
Because they was going to. Scar ain't have vibranium.
No.
That's why.
Killmonger wanted his stuff. Like Scar did.
Yeah, Scar
is a transformer now.
Scar wanted to be king. Whole different.
So remember when Scar set everything on fire? What did Killmonger do when he got there? He set everything on fire.
Yeah, he wanted the same thing.
Then
Scar didn't set anything on fire. The hyenas did that.
Yo,
who was his man?
Tell him to be quiet.
And who was his man?
He did not hold him. He didn't hold him down for that.
Who was his man?
He didn't tell him to do it. He just said quid pro quo.
They're all in the same. Do you got a cut?
No, I already did.
Oh, that man, this niggas. Why he just like motherfucking go? Nigga say, yo, bro, I gotta stop for 2 minutes to change this. I'm thinking we had to completely change the conversation.
His own time.
This nigga is always fucking go.
Do what you do.
Yo, anybody else tired of Bluetooth?
What do you like in cars?
As far as what?
Nah, like Blueface and Krishan.
Let me. Do we have to talk about this?
I barred that shit.
I mean, can I ask you two fellas who you think the accountability?
I
I love Bluetooth.
I said what, in the car?
Yeah, word. That shit cut right on when I turned it.
In the car or in the house? Which one? AirPods? What?
Bluetooth is
You're
everything.
so annoying for that.
So, that was a bar.
Who do y'all think?
Nigga said my shit work.
You turn it off until you.
Nah, we're gonna figure this shit out.
If
I do it manually and it don't cut on, we turning the car back on. That shit we gonna get right. We ain't pull it off till my
We not, because I need a song.
Yeah, I will not be rapping the whole ride to where I can, but nobody got time for that.
That's
Words of mine.
hilarious.
I get tired of hearing
Said,
myself.
nigga, what? My shit work.
Yo, I was like Bluetooth.
Yo.
He said, oh, you was tired of Bluetooth? I'm like, never. Why
That
was I tired of
shit-
Bluetooth? Who do y'all think is the problem? That's the real question.
That nigga
both
mother for keeping
problematic.
100%.
They flawed.
You know, I got a question for you.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, no. First, we'll go to your Black China. You said you want to talk about Black China, right?
Yeah.
So Black China is.
Are we back?
Yeah, you back, right? Yeah, Black China got her body enhancements removed, and she's deleting her OnlyFans. And you think what?
I think it's awesome.
Nah, fuck out of here. You're not doing that.
I want to. All right, so when I first started watching it, I'm just like, all right, where is this coming from? Like, what happened to you to make you stop and say, I need healing, so I'm gonna remove all my fucking injections and all my face injections and all my titty and like what's going on here? What happened?
Maybe she
I kind of just wanted to know. I just wanted
different
to hear
career,
that.
different career
I
path.
think it was more something physical for real.
Well, she did say that
Like
though.
being sick.
Nah, she did say that because
Yes.
she didn't get a BBL though. She said she
No,
got
she
the
got injection.
yeah. So she was saying her shit is completely
Yeah,
different.
that shit different.
She said you could.
Because the BBLs is like removing
just
fat.
fat.
Yeah, it's just
and
moving.
transferring.
Yeah.
It's your own shit.
Yeah.
So
But she's. I feel like she's portraying it to be more so like she's on a.
things though. Is a BBL? No, is a BBL and fat transfer not the same? I thought
It is.
they're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you could fat transfer anywhere.
So if I want big ankles, I can just put fat in my ankles.
For
Dead
sure.
ass.
If you want to
See
put
the
your
nigga
fat.
that wanted 6-pack, bro? The fake abs and
No,
shit?
we're not
Bigger
gonna talk
calves?
about. We're not gonna talk about
the
what's
dude that got bigger calves, bro.
Oh, now I didn't see something big.
Bro,
I thought you were talking about son. I thought you were talking about Drake.
6-pack.
No, you
About
can
to start
literally
charging
take
niggas,
your
like,
fat
Drake
and
definitely
put it in
got
your
a-
boobs, like,
Yeah, that's
to
what
fill
the
them
that's what the
and
that's what the what's his son name? The scammer nigga. The nigga that just Kevo, man Kevo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Niggas out here bugging.
And Drake. But Drake started it, so he can't.
Drake got surgery and shit?
Yeah, Drake got his whole body done.
Oh, my God.
I'm still pretty shame, chubby.
All right.
Oh, no.
He's not chubby.
All right, BBLs again. 'Cause I ain't say Drake got a BBL. I just said
No, I was just more- I think
he got a lipo.
She's portraying it to be more so like a healing journey. Like she wants to be on a better path spiritually.
I mean, that may be the case.
It may be.
But
She
I
don't take
think
them
more
piercings
so
out
like
too.
people have more.
She still got piercings in her cheeks.
No, she bent those. She took those out
I think people.
when she stopped stripping, I believe, or something.
I think women having more difficulties with the injection part. I mean,
Because
shit.
of how long ago they got
What
That shit
K.
was
Michelle,
gross.
perfect example. Didn't she get her butt
She literally
reduced because of
almost
shit?
died. She
'Cause of
had
that
to.
shit?
She had
She
to.
looked way better.
Well, she got a new nose and all that
Like,
though.
hold
I still
on,
like
wait
her
a
face.
minute.
She got a new
Her
face.
face don't look bad at all. I
She
love
look
her
way
face.
better now.
I agree 100%. But yeah, like back then when they were all getting those ass shots and shit, completely different stuff.
Like Kim
now,
K? Like Kim K?
yeah, like she got her ass reduced too.
She did?
Yo, her
Yes.
shit look weird in person. Like her legs
know.
just like my pinky.
Real life
And her
tooth,
ass
right?
is like
Women,
this.
Yeah.
you know what the
Crazy.
problem is though, because when women go get BBLs, they just take a picture of what they want to look like and
Right.
like, yo, just make me look like this.
Yeah.
And like, you're not even built like that. Like, you can't be built like that.
You go eat
Like
that.
whoever did
don't do
whoever did SZA's work, that nigga needs an award.
He do because she did not look like that before.
That nigga needs an award.
And that,
She
looks
had
amazing.
She had a nice natural body though. She did
I don't remember.
I think with
because nobody followed her. She didn't have a following until
Oh,
she got
because she decided
that
to put
shit.
computers around her on her fucking album cover.
her music's still fire though.
Stupid ass album.
But
Show some legs.
this is a great time to bring into the whole gym thing. Like,
But that should be a lifestyle prior too. Because like you gotta maintain it. You can get it done 10 times over.
But this is what I'm
and
saying.
still
Not
fall
necessarily
back.
before. What I'm saying is the whole. I think, like I said earlier, women don't tap into the gym thing before they tap into the society thing. Like, I see society's doing this, and if I do this, I'm gonna have a fight. But what are you gonna do with that body? Take your time. Like, and I was just telling Doc, like, you might as because you have to maintain that body once you get it done. So you have to get in the gym. So you might as well just start in the gym.
Exactly.
But the problem is, females don't get the results they want right away. It takes time. You got to build that
it takes
muscle.
time
You got to
from
build
everything,
on.
though.
100%.
You gotta sit your ass down once you get a BBL for 3 months. Imagine putting that 90 days in the gym, creating the consistency,
What?
getting a BBL,
In
and then
90
getting back in
days?
the gym when you get back.
What in 90 days? If you
Nutrition didn't change. You know.
100%.
Now it's a lifestyle.
In 90 days in the gym, 90 days in the gym, if you eating right, you doing what you gotta do,
Right.
you lifting, you doing everything,
Yeah.
the results is gonna be crazy.
But people don't want to do that. They rather go get the surgery, sit down for 3 months, come back. Oh, this shit look. But then again, they lifestyle so fucked up
Yep.
that they gain the weight back. It's just a fat transfer. You can still get it back.
It's not like
and you're gonna get it.
Yeah, like,
you're
it's
gonna
still
get it
come
back.
right back.
You're gonna get it back in the places that you don't want it.
That you just got to remove from.
I think the question you should ask this is why are females doing this?
Society. I know why.
They're
they're insecure with themselves.
Like it used to only be Hollywood actresses that would just get facelifts and
To keep their face tight.
Yeah, to stay
and
younger,
stuff
try to
like
stay
that.
younger. Yeah.
or to keep liposuction. Now it's R&B singers.
Why?
Content creators. Why?
This and
Because that's the way the money is. That's how they making money.
100%. And it all stems from
OnlyFans.
Body shaming,
no,
though.
shut up.
It's a lot of body
Nah,
shaming.
It's all social media.
Self love and what love these females received when they were growing up, stuff like that. Because
Or
like,
what they think love is.
or what they think love really is, or what love they think they're gonna get from people after the fact.
Yeah, I was about to say because there's girls that
like
were
these
pretty
niggas
growing.
is
It was some girls that was pretty growing up getting their body done now.
Right.
100%.
So I mean, it's just what comes with it.
Why? Because you
To live in Albany, to be on flyers in Albany,
They
well,
do.
that's crazy.
to host
But the
parties
thing
in
is, you can
Albany.
get an app and make
I
you look
mean,
like that.
yo,
see
some of
what
these
I'm
girls,
saying?
yo, some of these, yo, that's
Hey, yo.
crazy. But some of these, you know, you know what I want? No, you know what's fishing? Was fucking is putting these women on these flyers and they're not even showing up. I'm tired of seeing the same girl on
Like,
7
damn,
flyers.
I thought I was going to see all this.
Yeah, same way with
She definitely moved to Atlanta 2-3 years ago.
yeah,
Right?
Shorty live in Charlotte now. Y'all talking about she gonna be here. She with her kids this weekend.
That's a fact.
She got her kids this weekend.
Yeah,
That should be pissing me off. I be seeing the
Sugar
same
daddy
girls
too.
on 4 flyers. Like, she
swear to
can't
God.
do that.
when there's a lot of things that I learned, like that
30 parties
I'm
last
very
night.
appreciative of. Yeah, they do, 100%.
We just keep it to ourselves mostly.
Because you guys don't show it as much as we do, because it's different. I feel like we got more to uphold than men do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta work a lot harder.
One thing that I learned in the military is a lot of discipline.
Huh?
Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
What? Men gotta do. Women gotta work. What?
A lot harder to uphold themselves?
Are you kidding me?
To
Let's have that
uphold themselves,
conversation.
bro?
Let's have that
Bro,
conversation.
just to go to Walmart, they gotta put lashes on.
What you say? What did you say? What did you just say?
No, they don't have to do a
I cannot work with a
motherfucker.
girl
No,
who wears
listen.
bonnets on the
Listen.
outside.
They feel
Hold on.
like they have to.
No, because listen, and we men, so we'll answer this. You can sit this one out. As men, we're bagging something no matter if she got lashes on or not. If she looks good or if her energy right. I don't give a fuck what she's wearing.
I'm gonna tell you what. I got way more interaction.
And that wasn't even my point I was making either.
With men on a bum day.
Exactly.
Hair tied, chilling with no makeup. And I don't wear makeup. It's not really a thing for me.
That wasn't even my point though.
I know, but I'm saying,
but hold on.
a lot of women
this
can't
is
do that.
Because that was just one point to dispel that. But here's the other point to that. Because we gonna bag out no matter what you're wearing. A nigga has to wear something of value while y'all are wearing Shein, Rainbow, Fashion Nova, Walmart. Yo, y'all could, because no man is gonna walk up to you and say, yo, what that tag say on your dress? A nigga has to have on a Maggage jacket, a fucking chrome heart. He gotta have on a Mary's, and he gotta have on designer sneakers, or y'all not gonna look his way.
That's not.
So a nigga has to do a lot more to upkeep himself than women.
I'm part of that small percent.
Yeah, we're not talking about anomalies. We're talking about the masses.
I'm part of
the masses are looking at the man that has on the $5,000 fit that can't hold the conversation.
But that's the thing.
And those are the ones that can't keep. Those are the ones that can't keep.
Those are the ones with 6 kids.
Because what?
I ain't got none.
Because what can you offer me? Fuck the money. Fuck what you got on. Fuck your jewelry and shoes. What can you offer me? Can you hold a conversation? Can we? That's why I said I'm part of the small percent.
Yeah, so we're not talking about that. See, because the same way, same way when you shit on men, we're not gonna be a part of that small. Eventually, we're not gonna fit into that.
I don't shit on men. I see different. I see.
So it takes as a man, it takes us more for us to upkeep ourselves because we gotta spend more money.
I agree. You remember back
Shit costs more for us.
We can't even. Yo, y'all gonna laugh if a man if his sweatsuit ain't name brand.
You don't remember like back in high school days and like right after when we was okay with just whatever, as long as that.
If it made you feel good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
Yeah, before you started seeing people flying all over the place and living on beaches and before
social media
flew me out.
World
bad.
It changed everything.
It's good and bad. More bad.
Didn't do this. Like,
MySpace didn't do
you
that.
You see these little niggas on the first day of school?
Huh?
You see the little niggas on the first day of school?
They got Prada.
I wouldn't compete.
Cars to pull up
Gucci.
the Yo, mom, get this Lambo.
It's not Prada.
I ain't even drive it.
I wasn't gonna be able to compete. If I grew up in this age, I wouldn't have been able to compete. My mother wasn't buying no $500 shirt to go to school in. Huh?
Bro, these phones,
my mother was not buying a $500 shirt.
Bro, my mom
for
paid
nothing.
me $250.
All these little niggas be scamming.
Yeah, on their own. It ain't even
shit at the job. They tell you, nigga, they be like, nigga, I hit
True.
3 bids, 4 bids today on Twitter.
And that
They be on
shit is
Twitter
nutty.
getting to it. They said.
Using women pictures.
My mom dead ass used to take us to New York City, give us $250, and tell us go.
But
Go
that was
get your
different.
school clothes.
That's
for
when the J's was
got a
$100.
question.
You know what I'm saying? Not even. I think less than
You
that.
just buy them off the shelf. Now resellers is
I got
like
a question off of that.
400 for some.
Dead
Like, who is buying?
Niggas wasn't even jacking one.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Ones were literally the worst sneaker you could have back then.
They used to talk about them.
They were the most
Yeah,
basic
what's
all the time.
What's those?
dunks, and you were getting clowned if you wore dunks.
Now dunks and ones is it.
You was getting clowned if you wore dunks.
Now it's like
y'all wore them pandas to death this summer.
That's why they added orange to
they
it.
released 8 times.
Yo, but that's why they wore orange. Now they added the orange check to it. There you go.
Yeah.
Take the pandas with orange.
Somebody said, well, one little fix could do.
It makes it 10 times better.
Crazy, bro. I could have painted that on there for you if you wanted to.
That's all you had to do.
It's crazy.
I got a question though, because you said they be scamming on Twitter. So a lot of times when they're scamming on Twitter, they're using women's pictures, and then they're DMing men, and they're talking to men.
This shit is crazy.
There's nobody find that weird as a man.
It's very weird.
As a man, you're talking to other men, and because you're before these men are willing to just. It's never just send me $500. You have to court these men. You have to.
It'd be funny. You're funny to me, bro.
How good are you at bagging men?
When you see when you notice all right, on the book, you see people you may know. I know Shorty's fake. Why do we got mutual friends?
Why we got 49 mutual friends? I go every time. I click every time. Are you niggas are nasty?
Exactly,
she
bro.
Just look good. You gonna have
dog. Come on.
Look good.
They got Ray-Ban ads for the last 6 months.
Yo, obviously from
2012.
What are we doing?
Why?
But I be figuring that. Yo, you know what makes me laugh every single time is when Craig sells out of Wind Down Wednesday, and he'll post that he sold out. And you know when you post the words, certain words on social media, the bots come. Yeah. Every time he posts sold out, bots comment, yo, I got tickets. People really be paying them. If you ever go to Craig, you can go to his post right now from this last Wednesday. Yeah. He puts in the comments, yo, if you see somebody who looks like this, they obviously don't got tickets.
No.
There's literally people that every time he posts and says sold out, it'd be 15 comments and they're like, yo, I got tickets.
And they get them every time.
And they get them. And then they'll hit Craig yo, I ain't get sent my tickets yet.
That's because you got scammed. Hello.
You talking about scamming. Is it fraud or is it just the other niggas weak?
Scamming.
No, the other niggas is weak. But my thing is, no.
That's only fraud if you go directly in a nigga bank account.
Yeah, if you send it.
Well, true.
If you send, but that's
fact. Yeah, fact.
It's only. Hey, you're dumb for sending it. But my question is again, how good are these niggas at bagging niggas?
I don't even think it's...
How good are you? You got a good morning, a nigga. You got a how you doing, how your day going, what you doing.
Somebody was doing it with my picture.
Oh, you famous.
With my
you made it. You made it when they make the profiles and shit of you, dog. You up.
Fact.
I don't want no smoke with you.
Yo, it's funny because this shit is funny because it's I never thought about it these men literally have to chat with these men.
Yeah, they bagging men.
They be like, damn, what worked on me?
Yeah, they bagging
niggas. It's saying the same.
That's my point.
Yo, what worked on me?
Wow. How I bag my bitch.
That's why I'll be thinking about it every time I see it on Twitter. I'll be like, yo, how good are y'all at bagging?
He took it to a whole other level.
That's just I always think that. I'm like, yo, how good are y'all at bagging men? Y'all talented. You niggas 100,000 up on men.
Just a person in general.
I think you just...
To a female too.
No, but they only use women's pictures. They don't use because they're not gonna use a nigga's picture because it's easy to fake that. I don't know.
Even talking to the young boys at work that told me that's done it. They said they use females.
It's
they got this girl that pick up the phone.
100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. It's a team. It's a team. Oh, it's a team.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just even doing that. Now you don't even gotta work.
Because I still picture, but I'm gonna have my sister.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me my cash. Give me my half.
I'm gonna go hit some licks. I'll be back. By the time we get back, you up 10 bands because she hit back home work.
Because I'm gonna use her picture, but I'm gonna have my sister make the phone call
all day.
So you oblivious to it.
Too easy. Yeah.
Teamwork.
You know what? I'm in the wrong field.
There you go.
I told you.
I'm trying to get out.
You took OnlyFans.
I got it easy. Look,
I'm going to OnlyFans.
You can start an OnlyFans with your feet and be up.
Yo, facts.
There's a chick that making 100 bands a month
for nothing.
Yo, stomping on cake.
Bro.
No, she be stomping on cake and shit. That's it. She just stomp on cake.
That's wild,
isn't it? Because how many men you know really like feet?
Mad of them.
You see what I'm saying?
Mad of them.
You don't like feet.
Yo,
you
hold
don't
on.
like feet?
Nah,
no.
Feet can't be ugly. I ain't got no foot fetish.
Time out.
It's and having a fetish.
Yeah, because
but not to pay for them.
No, there's two different
just to
things.
stare at them. What we doing?
Nah,
you can just Google things
now.
You can Google
a foot fetish is a nigga that he going straight to the feet. You can stomp on some cake and he gonna like it. He don't want. That's a fetish. Liking feet, yeah. I post about it all the time. I'm not putting nobody's neon green toe in my mouth. That's childish. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that.
Why are we putting neon green on
white.
toes? That is insane.
My point is, if it's not white, nude or French tip, y'all killing it with the color on the French tip. That's fire. It's fire. Because I was killing the color. What the fuck are you doing?
What is lime green?
What the fuck is you doing?
We is not 12.
Lime green. I don't want none of that. I don't care about if it's white, nude, or French tip. You know what I mean? So
I stick with the whites. every time.
It should be.
You can never.
Yo, I'm not gonna.
Tone. You can never go wrong with a
white.
Yo, as a man, I zoom straight to. As soon as I got your open toes, I zoom right in. I missed the whole fit. I missed everything.
You know what be killing me?
I
Speaking of
right
nails,
in.
though, when y'all taking a selfie, you think you looking good, and one nail missing on the back of the phone.
Yes.
I be like, you lazy as hell. You lazy as shit. You got your natural joints painted. You got one crest of fucking. I'm an artist, so I'm looking at all that. I'm like, you couldn't.
I just
nail
tweeted.
polishable couldn't get
I
that
just
shit
tweeted.
off.
I hate when people post the caption "dirty." Excuse my dirty mirror. Take the time to clean it.
That's it.
If you would have took the 3 minutes to clean it, you don't even got to make that caption.
Been excusing your dirty ass bed in the background.
No.
Futon,
Girls don't. They don't do that. Girls are smart. They house be trash. I'm gonna fuck my business up. Their houses be trash, but they got one fire corner in their house, and they set the mirror up so it only catch that one part of
the most expensive piece of furniture in your
crib.
But the angle that she set it up at, the only thing you can see is the fire part of her crib. You don't see she don't got no carpet over there. There's a hole in her floor over there. You don't see none of that. You just see that you don't see that the queen sheet is her curtain. Only thing you can see behind her is her bed, and her bed is the gray one with the lights on it, the diamonds. You know exactly what I was going to. It's the same silver and gray one all the women got with the plush, with the diamonds in the middle that light up around it.
I'm so glad I don't got that stereotypical.
Oh my God.
That stereotypical bed.
We know which bed you have. I don't even got to see your fucking crib. I can tell you what bed you just
I can tell what your crib look like.
We know what you
fuck. You just broke. That shit is $400. Nigga, that fucking bed trash.
That furniture store on Central Ave across from
That shit is.
Shut up.
I don't even know what the name.
AAA? Is it AAA?
Might be.
What?
The furniture store on Central Ave across
Yeah, AAA furniture. That's the Albany's IKEA. That's the Albany's IKEA, nigga. Broke ass nigga. That's why they got. Oh my God.
That's why, like, no funny shit.
Yo, but
that's why I don't understand why females sit on social media and portray to be somebody that they're not. Because it is easier, but then you meet a man, and then it's like
you meet me, and then I'm gonna ask you why your bag $1,000 and you got $600. I mean, your thread count is only 600.
Like what happened?
You post it 20 minutes
You
later.
like thread count? What you mean?
What you mean? What's the thread count? Yeah. Listen, you gonna
you talking about deal breakers?
Egyptian cotton.
Word.
This
12. Yo, I remember somebody she was like, yeah, 800. Ew.
Huh?
Ew.
I'm not gonna lay on that.
I'm the fuck you sleeping on newspaper?
Yeah.
Yo, you could spend the extra $20 and go get the motherfucking 1,200.
Quality over quantity, baby.
Yeah, fucking. I'm not about to be itching myself in your motherfuking bed. And you're not coming to my house.
You got a gilded t-shirt on.
Yeah, you're not about to come to my house and feel this quality.
A gilded t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hard ass t-shirt. That shit.
The fuck is you sleeping on?
I've had enough.
Niggas don't have no standards.
For sure.
And niggas is gonna go over and pop too.
All day.
Niggas gonna pop right on that 800.
With a rash on their legs.
Yeah, knees. You got a rug burn on the knees.
Don't even know why.
Niggas is nasty.
Floor burn. Haven't got rugs.
This why bitches don't be inviting y'all niggas over.
Yo, you gonna invite me with standards? You gonna invite me with no? This is why I'm selective with who I talk to, because you gotta have standards. I'm not doing it. One ply toilet paper, I'm out.
You bring your own?
No, I'm going home to shit. Matter of fact, I don't even got a shit. I'm just not gonna be here.
It's going home to shit for me.
I'm just won't be here. Or why you keep rolling the toothpaste up? Go buy another one. They $3. Why you keep rolling it to squeeze it out? Like, yo.
That's
Wait a minute, you didn't come out at all. I was supposed to do that when I was a kid.
You a man. You a man. You a man.
I'm gonna get my money's worth.
You a man.
I'm gonna get my money's worth.
You're a man.
Listen.
You're a man.
I gotta relax.
I'm not going to nobody's woman's house doing that.
No, that's true because
when it's over, it's over.
It's $3.
Dog, you ain't growing till you got a BJ's and Sam's Club card. Go buy a bulk, nigga. You go buy a Colgate 3-pack.
Stop buying one pack to begin with.
The 1 tube at Price Choppers is 3-pack at Sam's Club.
It is a fact. But you know you're not an adult until you think about shit like that.
I mean, auto pay, all that shit, but still, like,
I ain't doing auto pay.
Listen, dog.
Frugal.
Look,
a good
you go to
word.
Price Chopper and buy a tube of toothpaste. That shit like $7 or
Word.
$8.
Go to
you go to
BJ.
Sam's, it be $10, but you get 3-pack.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Stop doing that.
No-brainer.
You're saying a lot to me.
Yo,
OD.
I'm not even if you, like I said earlier, I'm gonna slide. I might not be getting her shower, but I'm gonna slide the shower curtain back, because if she got like bar soap, she can have bar soap. But if that shit is down to the last molecule, I'm judging you.
Nah, mom,
because you can't. What you
switch that shit out?
Yeah,
it got one long hair on it.
Oh my god,
that shit like paper.
What the fuck?
Yo, nah, but look,
out.
My mom told me too. Like, yo, you go to a female crib, you use a bathroom check under the toilet.
Yes.
And then you gotta wipe the.
Yeah, you gotta wipe the bowl.
People don't wipe the bowl on their toilet. They
I-
wipe the seat under the. seat.
The bowl
Under
and the floor
bowl?
and where the floor is.
Yeah, like you gotta wipe all
shit
that
drips
shit
down. Like all of that, it's caked.
That's wow.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yo,
I
check
try
the
to
wall
do-
next to her toilet.
Especially when you have a boy living in your house. My son literally.
Well, we don't got the best
He's-
aim
yes.
at that age.
And then,
I mean, we don't have the best control of our.
all over the toilet still to this day. So it's like
We don't have the best aim at that age.
Bro, there's a
I
circle
get down
in the
there
toilet for a
every
reason.
day.
Nah, but it be dark sometimes. You be stumbling into the bathroom. You ever stumbled into the bathroom at 4 a.m., nigga?
Or fell into that room.
Yeah, well, her son ain't gonna be drunk, but yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
made.
Nah.
Oh, he made
But he lazy.
He's
That's
smart,
worse than
yeah.
being drunk. He lazy. So I get every day. I get down there and I.
Nah,
in
you gotta
there.
do that.
Yes. That's
gotta do
15
that.
now, 'cause that's
You
what
gotta
money
create them
switched
habits
over.
now. You gotta do that.
That's true too. I mean, he.
Because he
I
ain't gonna
do
stop doing it.
100%. I
He
do
gonna be
make him
22
clean.
pissing, and his girl gonna be
Why?
Trash
tight.
can.
His girl gonna be
Why?
Bedroom.
Maybe.
Like his
Yeah.
chore is the bathroom. How about that?
Yeah, that's.
Now you gotta scrub the.
Clean
My mother
that
used to
shit.
make me go in the shower and scrub that shit.
That's why I said check
With
the
gas
walls, 'cause
mask
people do
on,
not
'cause
check-
the chemicals are so crazy.
People do not clean
Wipe
the
the
walls
glass
anymore.
with newspaper.
they
Like
walls
this is
either
nasty.
way.
People don't clean their
No.
walls.
I didn't.
Yo, after
Clean means you get down on your
Dead
head.
ass.
my new place that I just moved into. Ooh,
Niggas getting money.
there you go ahead.
Ooh, niggas
Actually,
getting
matter of
money.
fact, we're not using no names or nothing, but I'm just saying, like, my new place that I moved into, my mom always told me, anytime you move or you go somewhere, clean before you bring your stuff.
Yeah,
your furniture, whatever. And I was just like, God damn, I got a lot of cleaning to do, like the wall.
Wipe the walls
Yeah.
down and all that.
I was just like, niggas
this
don't
nigga got
clean their
money.
walls no more. Like, what?
I hear the
Especially
money.
by the refrigerator and by the sink
I hear
and
the
by the
money.
stove.
Hell yeah.
She said she got.
Nah, look at the ceiling fan. That shit be crazy.
Yeah.
You see,
Cause
I moved into my new place.
Caked
you gotta
on
know. 'Cause you
dust
said-
is wild.
you got a lot of wall
That
and
space.
the shit that won't even wipe off.
What?
Yeah.
See, I listen.
What are you
I just listen. I just sit back and I listen.
No,
I'm very observant. I could smell the money.
But
I'm
you learn by
broke.
observation.
I could
No,
smell
for
the money.
sure.
You learn more by
But
observation.
I just missed what she said though. She just said it mad calmly. Like, nah, I just moved into my new spot. That was one. I smelled the money there, but then she was like, I got a lot of walls to clean. That sounds like 12-foot ceilings,
No.
20-foot ceilings.
Not at all, actually.
That sound
Wow,
like
around the corner at the loft.
You see,
I knew that I wasn't gonna say a word. I
Oh my
knew
God.
what was going on.
Can
I just
tell
wasn't
you
gonna say nothing.
That I just moved.
From the loft.
No, I didn't. Actually, the place I just moved from, the owner of the lofts owned my building.
Of course. Just
Those-
shit on us, and I got
Have
6
y'all-
jobs.
Have y'all seen those lofts? Those lofts?
What? Which one?
They're right there.
Yeah.
Harmony?
They are
Harmony
awful.
Mills? Harmony Mills is terrible.
They are awful.
That shit is the
Built-
projects.
They built
They could be
cheap.
lofts.
Yeah. And the inside, yeah.
All that money and
Yeah, Harmony Mills is.
Building before and then
Yeah.
they-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Which
that's what Harmony Mills is.
the setup is
$3,600 for a 3-bedroom.
for what?
Like,
Yeah.
that's two more.
$3,600 a month for a 3-bedroom.
That's two
for
whole
4
houses.
units. We want
Matter
to
of
talk
fact-
about real estate
Facts.
shit.
Speaking
Cash
of-
flow.
speaking
What we
of-
talking
Oh,
Of
damn.
mortgages, I just ran across a business idea that I wanted to start.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's what I want to get into.
Yeah.
I think that's what
So I was telling you. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll talk about it after though.
it's a fact. And me and her was texting, I'm like, yeah, that's what we'll do.
with
I
that,
can't put it on.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it yet, but that's a
Stay under
fact.
the radar.
Yeah, for sure. So
My
I'm, gonna talk to
mentor-
you.
my
I'm definitely going to talk to you
My
after though,
mentor
'cause
make $38 million a year
Yes.
and don't got social media, and his wife hate it.
you.
Yo, that sound like
It's all
mine.
about networking too.
Jamie.
He got 6 pictures on IG,
Yo,
and he'll walk past us right now outside on the block, and you be like, you won't even know
You
who
wouldn't
he is.
even know, and that's
how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's
Incognito.
supposed- you gotta act
A
poor
certain
to
shit you
get
just-
rich.
exactly.
You really do. Like
my mentor the same way. I need probably bring in $15 million a year, but he got an Instagram and he deleted he'll have it for 2 days out the month. Every month it'll be on for 2 days and that shit's going
Because
immediately.
sometimes you need it.
Nah, he just posts a picture of shit on us. He just posts pictures and just shit.
Yo.
He just posts his lifestyle and they get right off.
I'll show you the text. He ships his Lambo. He live in Beverly Hills, but he from Albany though. He
Yeah,
live in Beverly. He
very
ships his
familiar.
Lambo from West Coast to here to drive it.
Just to shit on us.
Yeah.
Not even. Just to motivate. I look at it as
motivation. I say shitting because I just say shitting because I'm saying shitting. Talking shit. That shit is all motivation.
That shit different though.
Bro,
I was like, yo, I pack heavy. I said, that's disrespectful. In my head, I'm like,
Jamie do this. This nigga, he live in Arizona. He from here too though. But he'll when he go back home, he only can drive one car. For whatever reason, he'll have, because he does Toro. So he'll have all 13 cars lined up when he get off the jet, and he'll like, oh, which one I'm gonna pick type shit. It's like,
I'm gonna drive next Wednesday today.
You knew which one you wanted before you got here. You could have just had that one here. You didn't have to have all 13 here. Like, but that's they play with a different lifestyle. It's a different
another
life.
good business to get into too.
Depending on where you at.
All that shit, and we just getting it up here, so you gotta maximize it now. I mean, my truck got totaled last year August, and I totaled. My coworker, he did Toro. I tore one of his cars for a month and a half. Like, yo, let me just hold that down. I ain't ready to buy nothing right now. So
because it's
a bit.
One thing I hate is not having a car. I haven't had a car since November because somebody totaled my car. But like not having that extra bill has been so.
Isn't it a godsend? It's like
low key, but then at the same time, it's like I can't get up and move when I want to,
right.
And I hate that shit. Hate it. I'm not gonna say I hate Uber because Uber.
That shit add up though.
That's what I'm saying.
By
the time I'm done spending
$15 each way,
$30
a day times that by 30. This is man, you did it every day,
and that's gonna be more than a car.
25 going to where we at.
That's more than a car note and insurance.
25 there and then 25 back going to where we at.
Times that by 30. Like just imagine if you did it every day. Word. Leisure shit on the weekends. Yeah. That's crazy,
that's
bro.
I've been in the house.
That's a mortgage, car note, and payment and insurance.
That's what I'm saying.
A month from Uber. That's wild.
They kick up.
They definitely do.
And then don't, depending on what day and the time, nigga.
I remember I was down in New York City and caught the Uber. Brand new Yukon, Denali, fully loaded. He had an iPad, like two phones lined up.
Like the Tesla setup in the thing.
He said, man. He said, I just turn this shit off. I go in the club and then turn my shit back on. Pick something up in the club, and then I'm out. She need a lift. Turn my shit on.
That's smart as shit though, because somebody gonna need a lift out of the club, and I'm already here. My shit's already parked.
$2 a week, just doing that shit all
but
day.
But that's in the city though.
Right.
Everything's so high demand.
That's why I like DC though. DC was the move.
You gotta remember too, like everybody moves around on their own here.
Yes.
The city, you gotta.
The trains though.
Even those take forever.
Transportation though. There's so much different transportation.
They thinking of making a work week 4 days.
Beautiful.
As it should be.
Down there?
No, in the country.
Oh, in the country.
But for people who own their businesses, that means absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Because you're your own boss.
It's 7 days a week, 24
But
100%.
do you think it'd be? I don't think it'd be possible.
I think it could.
Because they would have to adjust schools then. That's where I think it gets tough. Without school, because everything is linked up, like 9 to 5, and your kid being in school from 8 to 4. Whatever kind of.
But if they're giving the days off that the parents are working, they're home with parents, no?
But at the same time, that you got to include teachers too.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because teachers would have that day off.
You can't give us
everybody else days
like
off.
not being teachers.
And teachers
4 days and they got. Hey, hold on, wait. I got to do these badass.
So it sounds, in theory, it sounds great because I think it should work. We should work 10 hours, 4 days a week.
I tried to finesse it before I left. I said, listen, throw 2 hours on each day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. They said, nah.
I'll do it anyway.
I tried.
My daughter goes to school year round. She gets a 2 or 3 week break, and she goes to school.
My cousin like that in Detroit.
She'll finish college at 16.
Yo, my cousin did that in Detroit. Yo, that shit is so fire. She go to school all year round, but it's only like 3 hours though.
She really does. Like, and that school is awesome. My daughter's top 5 in her class right now.
That's lit.
Yeah. Like,
my cousin did that.
Like, I don't play with.
And it was
because it's getting worse. The school shit is getting worse.
God.
Tablets, and worse. Yes, my son. I'm not gonna lie. I brought my son up here to go to Shenandoah. Did him a very super injustice by doing that. I'm not gonna lie, but I figured keep him out of. I was trying to think ahead, but he did awful here. He did absolutely awful here. He did awful here. Sent him back to Georgia. He's all the way up here now. Like he's doing so good. Yeah, and it's just.
You know what I mean? People going to Atlanta going broke.
That part.
That's what niggas ain't talking about. Niggas moving to Atlanta going broke.
His dad.
That shit is broke as a mindset, though, bro.
100%.
It was broke before they left here.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So moving doesn't change that.
don't. If your mindset don't change, it don't matter.
That's why I said it.
You go, bro.
Because niggas keep moving to Charlotte and coming right back.
My son,
niggas keep moving to Atlanta and coming right back.
My ex-husband, he went to Georgia and he has not came back yet. He absolutely loves it there. He's an airplane mechanic for Delta.
That's how I felt.
I'm chilling.
He is doing so well.
If
100%.
if it wasn't for the work that I do with the kids in this specific podcast, I wasn't coming back to Albany.
Going back, I'm going to Dallas next year.
I was fine in DC. I was fine in LA. I was fine in Jersey. I lived in 9 different places in 5 years. I was good in every other place but here.
I literally hate when people say, "Oh, you want to move, you want to go somewhere else," when the same shit you going through here, you're going to go... No.
It's like true. It's true to an extent.
It's true to an extent, because of course you're going to have killing everywhere. You're going to have murder. Like, you know, you're going to have all that everywhere.
Niggas stole my car the second day in DC.
It all depends on it all depends on the energy you surround yourself with.
That's 100%. That's anywhere you're going to be, though.
Right.
That's really being on the world.
So when we say we don't want to be here no more, it's because we're literally... it's crabs in a bucket here. No matter where you go, no matter what town you're in, no matter what fucking... It's crabs in a bucket here. And anybody who's been here all their life would definitely do better somewhere else.
That's not always true though.
For me,
here too though. You got to tap into.
No, there is.
We got million. We are making millionaires right now in this city. Yeah. Like in Albany, like a lot of people don't talk about it, but Trent, who does the transportation, like. He's breaking barriers for us, and nobody's talking about that. Like he's on that man's on Forbes. Like let's not get crazy. That's from right here. Like
from what is his thing called? From something to Forbes.
Yeah, but it's like from prison to Forbes. But like we got him. We got Brantasia with the bags. We got fucking Quay just had his jacket on. Angela Simmons. Yeah, like we got, but we are building. We got a platinum producer in the studio with us now. Like we have,
for sure,
we have it right here. We just keep saying,
and these people are surrounding themselves with
greatness, though. But it's also greatness in it's greatness. You can tap into your greatness here though, because like I wasn't this good before I got here. I learned how to run businesses before I moved back to Albany, but I wasn't this good at it. I wasn't this good with kids before I got back here. Like
you just got to think about like everybody you name, they here, but they not.
They not
mentally.
At the same time.
Oh yeah, mentally. Mentally they always
like, they here right now.
Oh no, mentally.
But it's like when duty calls, I gotta go.
No, mentally they out of here. Like even
like he should have to post. I'm looking for a producer. I'm
looking for an engineer. That should never happen.
He already platinum certified.
That should never happen.
Niggas should be like, yo, bro, what's good? I'm trying to work under you. I'm trying to work with you.
You know why though?
That's
people don't know this opportunity unless there's a check attached. So if he not paying them to help me, then it's like nigga, I don't want to help you.
You gotta learn how to sacrifice.
Nobody wants to sacrifice.
You have to sacrifice.
Nobody have to.
Sacrifice. My favorite saying is sacrifice come before success, even in the dictionary. Look it up in the dictionary. Which one comes first?
I just took a whole year off, away from my kids, away from my family, in a whole nother country, 8-hour time difference from here, for a whole year. And I thought about it like, all right, cool, I can make a great bag out here. But I also thought about the foundation that I was able to set for my 2 children and myself. And I thought, you know what, fuck it, this is gonna be a once in a lifetime thing. If I like it, I like it. If I love it, I love it. If I don't, I'll never do it again. And people don't appreciate sacrifice nowadays. They don't take that shit and use it to their full advantage. Like, I'm gonna be broke for a year straight so that I could be rich. They don't think like that. They don't think outside. They want handouts. Everybody wants fucking handouts nowadays. It's awful.
So valid.
Or the motivation.
Gratification.
Yeah, they want people to give them motivate yourself.
That's what social media did.
100%.
Driven, bro.
That's what social media did, was the instant gratification because you get comments and shit. Nobody like it and delete it.
Why? Why? Keep that shit up.
That should give me a headache.
Because you know what's crazy? Say you post that one thing that go viral, niggas gonna bounce back to the
other shit. It happens to me every day.
All the time.
Every time I post something funny,
they scrolling. They liking shit from 35 weeks ago. Really on my page that deep?
From 2017 when you was like,
all I gotta post is who need a stepdad for their kids, and now they're gonna go to all my last 12 pages, all my last 12 posts. That's all I gotta.
Some people like you, I do it all the time. Niggas like y'all can parse the word the, and that shit goes like niggas up, share, like niggas.
Because they gonna draw the you know what's crazy? Because they shamed it because I've been having this problem. Haven't been on Facebook in like 2 weeks, so I haven't been posting.
Just had this conversation.
I have not been posting on Facebook in like 2 weeks. So none of the jokes, because it goes too. Sometimes people are taking it too serious. Like some people are taking my jokes and shit, they be taking it too. Like I said there's 200 rappers in Albany and 193 you niggas need to stop.
Yes, that's rude, bro.
I almost said 201 of you niggas should stop.
And it's only 200 of y'all.
I almost said 201 of you niggas should stop. And it's only because I could name 3 that I like, and I was lying when I said 7 niggas. It was it should only been 3 niggas.
You got about 15 cousins that be rapping.
And they should stop. And they should stop. Cuz, stop rapping.
No,
because one of the 3 niggas that I was talking about was in the room with me. The other one is Ozzy, and I'm not gonna name the 3rd because I won't be rude. I'm gonna let you niggas name the 3rd. But those are the only 3 niggas that should be rapping in the city. And I'm not saying that because that nigga's sitting here. He can really rap.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to. So yes, when I say 197 of you niggas should stop rapping,
that was rude. I just like that was.
I stand on it.
Anybody got.
And I stand on it.
One thing you know about Wale is he gonna talk his shit.
Oh, I stand on it. But that's why I stopped posting because. Again, I've had all these conversations. It's in my phone right now. I saved for this because if I'd have had this, if I'd have said this on Facebook, I might have gotten canceled. Question? No, I didn't even say it yet. Question for the room. Yo, mark this because we might get canceled for this. We might get canceled for this one.
No, let's do this.
We might get canceled. We might get canceled for this one. If a man gets head from another man but does not make eye contact, does that make him gay?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Yes.
First of all, pause.
Because why did you want to get head from another man?
Where'd that come from, Wale?
No, this is real life shit because.
Do you know where it came from, though?
No, I don't.
Okay, so the artist Diplo was in an interview with
Diplo.
But the artist Diplo was in an interview. He was in an interview, and somehow a conversation came up, and then she was like, "Well, you got head? Have you ever got head from me?" I was like, "I'm sure I have. Like, I'm sure I have him somewhere." But then she was like, "Well, does that make you gay?" Or she was like, "Well, wouldn't that make you gay?" He was like, "No, because it's only gay if you make eye contact." And I was thinking, well, I've gotten head multiple times in my life, and there's been times where I didn't make eye contact, and that shit still happened.
100%.
So I don't know if I stand on that.
So before you went into getting head from a man, you knew it was a man. Y'all had that conversation.
See, if I'd have posted this on Facebook, I'd have got blocked.
Y'all looked each other in the eyes.
If I posted on Facebook, I'm getting blocked.
38 bit.
Immediately.
You looked each other in the eyes and had this conversation. You're going to give me head.
It all depends on
I'm not going to.
You got to word it right.
Child, please.
You got to use no words.
That is.
You're gay.
That's good. That's
crazy.
That's
That
good.
is. You're crazy.
And I'm not being offensive to the gay community because they say it's only because a lot of times right now they call men zesty and sassy and all that shit. So they say you're only gay. They only say it's only gay if you do something sexual with a man.
I want you to keep your nails clean. I want you to have a facial a freaking hygiene setup. I want you to keep your I want you to keep your toes. Nails cut. I want you to smell.
I don't think that's what they call sassy though.
Bro, they call anything sassy nowadays. Anything. Oh, I don't like that. He wears a fucking a man bag.
Oh, I don't.
I mean, cool. That's people have preferences, but anything
I mean,
that a man.
I got a laptop in here. I got a drawing pad.
Yo, I need this.
No, a book bag is.
I just made 10 bands yesterday.
Nah, that's cool.
Sassy ass purse.
Satchel. It's what did he say? It's not a what the fuck?
That should be a laptop bag. Most though, I ain't doing it.
It should be big as hell. Like I mean, some of them I get. But when you're a man with a crossbody purse. Sorry, I should be allowed to make a judgment. Get a book bag. You a grown ass man.
I mean, 100%. I mean,
and don't get the little Dora joint either.
Yeah, stop doing that. Yeah, yo, if a nigga,
backpack like
if a nigga got a drawstring book bag in 2023.
If you got small handles on your bag,
yo, on God, if you got a drawstring book bag out there, call me.
Get rid of it.
No, I want to fight. Red pen dropped upon request.
I swear to God, I haven't seen one of those book bags since like 2007.
Yeah.
It's 2023. Like, what?
Yo, question for you. Mm-hmm. Can a man work himself out of the friend zone?
Yes.
So how you get there in the first place?
do you? I mean, not
because usually when you because there's a difference between having a male friend and then putting him in the friend zone, like friend zoning a nigga all the way. So once you friend zone him all the way, how does he work himself out of that?
I guess we just have to see them in a different light at that point. Like, I like what, and you know what, this is going to sound crazy, but a lot of the time, us women see what they do for other women, like how they treat other women, or like what they do for other women, and be like, not my friend doing all that.
This is how y'all end up heartbroken every time.
No, 100%, but that's stuff we have
that
to learn
shit, because she
too.
don't post when the black eye. She don't post the miscarriage. She don't post the abortions and all that.
That's the stuff that we have to learn from, though. But when you start talking to a man, you don't.
That nigga done kicked her door down 4 times, and you want that.
No, you don't instantly say he's either going to be a smash or pass. Like, that's not what you do. You just literally.
No, because I was told by a woman that within the first 3 minutes, you know if you would fuck a nigga or not.
For sure. Okay. But what I'm saying, you can still fuck a nigga and be in a friend zone.
Oh, for sure. I got great friends.
So you don't know off rip, like.
I got amazing friends.
What you want from this person until you start to chat and get to know and maybe hanging out. Maybe if you weird me out the first time
this
we
is
hang
gonna
out,
be the end of my life. I see how this goes.
I'm friend zoning you. I'm friend zoning you until you give me a different like.
Canceled.
What?
Nothing.
This podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is.
Nah, this is gonna be dope.
But no, for
everything you can't say on social media.
The facts.
Well,
but again, women say that within the first 30 or within the first couple minutes, you can tell like.
You can tell what type of energy it makes.
But how does that work with social media then?
It doesn't.
Because that's why.
It doesn't for me.
Nah, because I think that's why I can't find love because I play too much on social media.
Social media is not really.
I play too much.
People just gotta learn how to separate the two.
That part.
But they think I ain't. No, they might know that I'm playing, but they be like, oh, this nigga, he really hate women, or this nigga, like,
nah. But if you got a solid one by you, they gonna know the difference.
That knows you and knows your. That's why I was saying when you.
I don't go outside enough. Niggas don't know me.
I'm saying your person is gonna know you.
Well, yeah, but I have to get to the person first, so they have to get past my Facebook and my Twitter. My pinned tweet on Twitter says, "If you're new to following me, I tweet like I ain't shit, but I go home to the same woman every day. I don't want none of you hoes."
And he really does don't go home to.
And I go home to no woman every night. I was single when I tweeted it, but it was just getting the point across that I tweet like I'll say women ain't shit all the time, or women are trash, or women don't take accountability, which is all facts. All 3 of those are facts.
One thing that I've learned about social media is that it really just doesn't.
It's gonna scare my potential.
I could be sitting next to the person I'm dealing with and be clowning on Facebook. Yeah, and it really just don't.
It depends on the person.
It means absolutely nothing.
It depends on the person
it does.
you're dealing with. That's all.
Because people are insecure and they'll be like, "Oh, you think that shit is funny? Oh, you didn't? Oh,
yes." Every time they ask me, you thought that was funny?
If you
I did.
You in a whole,
I wouldn't have posted
about
it.
In a relationship and you attention seeking, it's levels.
It's 100% true.
So it's
though.
like if you attention seeking and looking like you moving like that, then it's different. But,
but if you just clowning,
yeah, most of my shit be
like, y'all got the mutual understanding from jump. Like, listen, we working on us, but
if you met me like that, you can't really do that.
Right.
You know I'm a clown on Facebook.
That's what I'm saying. You knew how I gave it up before.
Attract somebody that has that same kind of energy though.
100% sometimes.
Nah, fuck no. Fuck no. I don't know. I'm not there with no woman who gives it up like me on Facebook. Fuck no. Fuck
it's
no.
Funny though, it's funny.
Fuck no.
All right, so since we're talking about this,
no.
I'm not gonna.
I'm about to say because I can name like 3 girls right now who give it up the same way I do on Facebook that I would not talk to, and they're all beautiful. Wouldn't do it. Not gonna play with me like that.
But he gonna continue to do it.
It's a fact.
Double-fucking
There's double standard. Yo, we gotta get off of this. We gotta get off of this double standard shit because double standards exist. We would not be human, and life wouldn't exist.
Everything is a double standard, bro.
It's a double standard. It just.
It's
life.
So speaking of double standards, this is a good one. Double standards. How many sexual partners
doesn't
do
matter.
You fucking have, women or men?
Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference.
This is a double standard in life.
100.
It'll never not be.
100.
So why?
Shit, I got my shit off. So it's just like,
I'm saying.
eventually you get tired though. Like,
yeah, because you get tired of what you have to do. Not even that. It's just you get tired of what you have to
energy.
and what you have to put into. It's too much.
Expensive.
What?
It's tiring.
Condom,
dates, all that.
gas.
Texting back and forth.
Whereas
starting the same conversation over 10 times.
Yo.
What's your favorite color? All right, she like blue.
Gotta put a blue emoji.
She like yellow, right?
Terrible. Fucking
That shit
terrible.
whack, bro.
But as for us, it's not that hard.
Nah, yeah, the whole thing is important to me. Or
y'all
a question.
chase.
I always ask a girl.
Men are too though.
I always ask a girl, yo, you been to college?
Put
And she
no
said,
time
yeah.
in
I
the
said, how you
chase,
spend your freshman year in college? You tell me everything I need to know. How you spend your freshman year? Was you hoeing? Because most of the women, when they first get to college, they freshman year,
No, I ain't gonna lie.
they hoeing.
I just thought about somebody that came in when I was at St. Rose. Like,
Yo, the
she
freshman
transferred
year?
from Vermont, came to school, slept with 7 dudes the first week.
Yo.
One was a cab driver.
One a day.
Yo,
bugging.
I'm telling you that just ask a girl, yo, how was your freshman year?
She said my dad was a sheriff from where I'm at.
So she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't do nothing. She got
Came
out
to
there.
school, started
Wow.
I swear
and
to
then
God.
my teammate wifed it like a month later. I said, yo, you the illest.
But this is the thing, though.
Shout out to him.
One thing that I did learn, like growing up, was how kids turn out when they're fucking sheltered.
Yes.
I always say to myself, now that I'm an adult, what worked for my mom will not work for me because I'm not sheltering my kids. I'm teaching my kids every fucking thing from jump. I'm being real with them. I'm being very, very open. I'm exposing them to everything early, and I'm gonna let them decide when they grow up. But I will make sure I protect them, 100%. Because the way a lot of these shelter kids end up is just like.
Because then at that point, it's like you don't really have no compass of like
of anything.
yeah, it's just like.
And you can't be told no.
And then once you get to a certain age, then rules is different. It's just different rules.
Yeah,
it's better to learn that shit like early.
You have to.
Because you get older, shit different.
When you said you sent your son to shit the hole, that was gonna be my next conversation was private school versus public school. Like you could have. I'm not saying that it might have changed the outcome, but the high.
I should have sent them.
The high now is not the high that we knew.
No.
Right.
And
although those kids, kids are different today, but them kids are different in the white schools too. Yeah. Like I went to Bishop again. I know a lot of them white kids that turned out to be those types of white kids. So he could have went to Albany High and
kids that he was hanging around. White kids, obviously.
Yeah.
We made good friends with them, but they were the ones who were getting arrested.
Yeah.
And going home early and bringing knives to school. And
it's that.
I was like,
Albany High now has how many trade things in there now? They got a whole audio, they got a whole studio, they got a hair salon in there, they got the shop, they got
and that's why
everything you need in there.
That shit. When I was there,
but
2003.
when they
now
had
it's
it.
like enhanced though.
You can get a good education if your parent, the first teacher, tells you how to lead your life.
Yeah, that's where it started at home. It started at home. Everything started at home.
It definitely started at home. But that's why I was really transparent in the beginning when I said I really did him an injustice by sending him to shit in the hole.
Albany High.
A Lutheran white school. It was the worst thing for me.
Me going to Bishop again. I wish I never went them again. If it wasn't for sports, I'd have never went them again. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for sports, we won I'll never forget it. We won states at Pop Warner, 8th grade. Grasso came to Foley Field, Hoffman. He sat down with all of us and told us, if y'all come here and play football for me, y'all can go here for free. And the fuck, that school's $5,000 a year. Yeah, we're going there. Yeah. So he took 60 kids from a football team and gave us a free ride there, and we went there for 4 years. Yeah. But they didn't give a fuck about us because they got a $2 million bonus from shit these niggas did from playing basketball and shit. Mm-hmm. They got that $2 million Nike contract, and we were still using the same books from 1977.
Yeah, so it didn't
really matter.
McGinn had millions and millions of dollars, and we were using the same shit. They just wanted us because we played sports. So looking back now, I'd have went to the High. I would have went anywhere else over McGinn because I ended up not playing sports with my life anyway. So that shit meant nothing to me.
Amen, yeah.
Like nigga, by junior year, I was selling weed and was skipping football practice because I was just naturally good. Yeah. I was naturally good, and I had a starting position. I go over for free. I got a starting spot. Yeah. I don't have to go to practice as much. I wasn't going in the weight room. None of that. So it was like if I went to the High, it would have been different.
How do y'all feel about who has kids in here besides me?
You.
That's it. I'm the only mother. No drama. What do you got? Young kids?
Yeah, 5.
Oh, okay. So you got time. So how do you guys feel about like having those conversations with your kid? Well, I can't even really. When it's time for you to have a conversation with your son about.
I got kids. What you talking about? I'm king stepdad.
I never was the baby.
Nigga said I'm king stepdad.
King stepdad. I got about 14 of them things.
He's bugging.
That's one unit.
But nah.
When it's time to have that talk about sex.
Shut up.
How soon are you gonna start? Like, how are you gonna?
I just feel like as soon as you start showing signs of just
locking your door.
either that or just being curious.
Kick that shit off the hinges so fast, nigga.
So obviously, my son is down in Georgia. He goes to school he's down there for the school year, right?
Your son got him.
But my son is. I've been very, very open with my son. 6'3". Since I've seen how, he's fucking.
Nigga 6'3", yeah, he got him.
He played for
No.
Yeah,
baseball.
He's 6'3", light. What he like? He like her color. He got.
Go ahead.
He lighter than me. He like your color.
Yeah.
He definitely
got him.
Nah, he like your color.
He 2 inches shorter than me.
Nigga got
how old is he?
15.
He gonna be my height.
Exactly.
When I was
He is
15, I was like
very,
6'2".
very handsome young man. But
He look like her as a man. Like
he do.
He look just like her as a man.
Twin. He's my twin. So once I seen how like open he was with like girls and like talking to them and wanting to be girlfriend, boyfriend, I'm just like, ooh, it's Jamal, you've been having that talk with him? He's like, yeah, I have to talk with him. But my son feels so much more comfortable coming to me. So, listen, this is what it is. If you want to have sex, you better fucking tell me so I can get you some condoms. Don't ever believe it. I'm telling him, I have to be open and I have to be raw because, like, I don't want to stop you. You're going to do it. I don't want you to do it and think you have to sneak and do it and fuck around and get some shit, get somebody pregnant.
This is going to sound wild. But did you show him how to put the condom on?
His dad did.
Okay, because my mom, I was 7.
Definitely got to.
They had the.
I was 7. My mother's a little different, but I was 7. She grabbed that banana and was like, nigga, slide.
So.
She was prepping you for what you are now.
Yeah.
Facts. My mom knew. My mother knew. My mother knew. Nigga, I'll never forget, we lived in Miami in the trailer part, in the little outside. Nigga, I knew.
Wale gonna be wildin'.
My mother knew.
Wow.
My mother knew. Slide down.
When that motherfucker
leave a little air at the top, nigga.
With his fucking shorts on with no boxers, I said, "Oh yeah, come on, man. What we doing?
Free balling, man."
And I told his dad, he's like,
"That's how you go to the club, nigga. You can feel everything. You get your money's
worth." Why the fuck do you be walking around your mother's house like that? He'd be so mad, like especially when you don't have a shirt on. You are not the fucking. Stop playing with me. He be tired. So anyway, so I asked his dad, I'm like, "Did you teach him?" Like, no. He like, "Yeah, we did all that." Long story short, about a month and a half ago, my son calls me. He's like, "Mom, I gotta take about my weekend." I'm like, "All right."
Oh, my
boy. That's a good call.
What's going on?
It changes when that's your daughter calling, nigga.
He like, this is why I'm talking about this, because I have a daughter as well.
I know you do that. In my back of my mind the whole time I'm thinking, this changes if this your daughter calling.
And so he's like, yeah,
whole different.
I want to throw up thinking about it. But
I got guns now waiting to have a daughter.
He's like, I went out, we did this, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, so what, did AJ get some bitches? You want to get some bitches? What happened? Like, I'm trying to get the scoop. He like, AJ be scary. He ain't like that. He ain't on that type of time. So I'm like, so boom.
Them niggas said, Mom out here putting my foot in them.
So I said, but AJ not like that. So you saying that you are? He said, Mom, that's why I'm calling you. I said, what happened, bro?
You seen the bathroom at her house?
Huh?
You seen the bathroom at her house?
No, he was at home. He was at his dad's house with his friends, though. And he's like, well, that's what I'm calling to tell you. I said, you need to talk to me in private? He's like, no, not really. I'm like, all right, so what happened? What happened? So he's like, yeah, so I did the thing. I said, what's the thing?
Oh, gosh.
Like, you got some head, or like, what's the thing? He like, no, I got some coochie. I said, oh, I swear to God. I started crying. He said, ew, why are you crying? I was like, why am I crying? I have a son who is having sex. That shit hit me different. I was like, I'm really a mom of a person who's having sex. That's crazy. So then he starts to tell me the story, right? So he like, the first time, I said, whoa.
Wait.
Oh, my boy.
There was more.
That nigga said, Mom, a young stallion out here, man. What you talking about?
The first time it happened,
young boy.
I said, oh, my God.
That nigga said.
So he goes, whatever. I said, did you have a fucking condom? I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Did you have a condom? Yeah. He like, yeah, I did. He's like, but what? He said, it was too small. I said, oh my God. I said, so what you do? He said, I made it work. I was crying.
Wait, son, we playing with fire now, though.
Hold on.
Son, we playing with fire now.
Hold on.
We playing with fire now, son.
He said, I made it work.
I said to God, that nigga said, I made it work.
I don't know how Georgia work, but find a corner store. I got him for $1.
Yes.
He gonna give you the. They gon' I promise you.
So
don't play them games.
So
Golden
boom.
ticket.
Don't play them games.
Because he probably had a little bullshit.
The lifestyle. He got the Durex.
Lifestyle.
He had the Durex.
Flavor one is crazy.
No, he had the Durex that you got out the freezer. Yeah.
Take these.
Yo. And when he said
shit on your
that,
door back
I
in the day.
literally, them shit.
Yeah, the shit they used to leave on your door in like a little bag with the
I
safe
instantly
bag.
thought that. I'm like, yeah, he probably had a little fucking bullshit lifestyle. I'm like, all right, so boom, where'd y'all do it? He like, no, they did it in the bathroom at the basketball game.
He got class.
Oh, he went there.
Oh, he got class.
I said, you're treacherous.
That's a man with class.
You're treacherous already.
No, that's a man with class.
Treacherous already.
Yeah.
Yo.
I like him.
Treacherous already.
Tell him to call me. I can help
I
him
ain't even
out.
get into the details.
Tell bro to call me.
He said,
I'm
so
gonna help him.
Space or no?
I'm gonna help him.
I don't even know. No, he said he did it in a closet.
I like bro even more.
The second time
He's skinny as hell
was
though,
in the
bro.
basketball.
You about 220. That nigga about 110.
So he said,
He's skinny.
The next day, she let me prove myself. I said, she let you do what?
Also,
Nah, he got to call me. So that nigga call me.
A redo is crazy. I said, what about the condoms? He was like, redo with the condoms. She let me prove myself. Everything was cool.
How old was she?
So yeah,
She's
trial.
older.
She's the same age as him,
My boy had a trial
but
run.
she's already fucking.
Yeah, they
Those the ones. Hold on.
So
One
he's
thing.
so perfect.
Matt, one thing I'm gonna break to you right now is he's always gonna pick the ones who's been fucking already. He's new.
But I
He
feel
wants
like
the
that's
ones who know. Exactly.
My story.
He wants the ones that you know why? You want to know why I like women that are over 40? Because they know what to do with me.
Seasoned. What you say earlier?
Nigga,
Seasoned.
they know what to do with me. These young bitches that have no shot with me. She 40. 40 is lit.
next week is up.
Yeah, so.
And I'm on time.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen.
All throughout the week, just come up with whatever topic y'all want to talk
I got
about.
shows I gotta tap into. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be tapping in all week, y'all.
See y'all later.
Peace, bro.
All right.
I gotta fucking go to
Yeah,
work.
so
anyway.
I have a kid who is.
Yeah, your kid out here slamming.
My mother didn't talk. She smelled me. She knew after a house party I came from.
You know what's so crazy?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My mom.
She knew after a house party.
His dad.
She just.
He
And
didn't.
it's like, how'd you even?
Nah, she said you just acting different. I'm like,
He didn't tell his dad yet. He didn't tell his dad.
The extra.
Yo, he didn't tell his dad yet. He didn't tell his dad yet.
His dad might know though.
Huh?
He lives with him. He might sense.
No, hold on. Let me tell you. He didn't tell his dad yet because he's scared to tell his dad. Don't know why. He just feels like his dad's gonna wow out on him. So anyway, because the one time he stuck the bitch in the house, so whatever. So anyway, so I called his dad. I'm like, hey, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, I think they might be out there
Working, because I thought that too.
I'm like, hey, have you spoke to Pop lately, about sex, shit like that? He's like, nah, why? I'm just wondering, like, where would your head be at if he started having sex? Because I'm starting to notice little signs or whatever. And I'm just trying to check his temperature or whatever. Right. And he like, I wouldn't give a fuck. I just want the nigga to wrap it up. I said, okay, well, I'm here to tell you as the other parent, that nigga fucking. He said, nah. Yes, he is. Right. And he's told me how many times and everything. He said, why the fuck he ain't tell me?
You out there having sex.
He mad. Wale,
Nigga ain't fucking.
you need to give me my bill.
Probably
Tell me, and can you do it for me again, please?